Hello everyone and welcome to the Polaris Challengers. We're here in the finals of the Asian region for the Eurasia tournament. My name is Artie. I'll be casting today's match. And before we start, I just want to thank, of course, Critical Force and Paidia Gaming for supporting this tournament. For the people who are not familiar with Paidia Gaming, it's a gaming platform to connect, learn, and play for all tournament organizers, casual competitive gamers, and esports fans. So definitely check them out on PaidiaGaming.com. For Polaris Challengers, it's a major event for Eurasia. The tournament started with a qualifier for both Europe and Asia, in which the top 4 teams qualified to the main event, which was a double elimination stage. Polaris Challengers is also powered by Critical Force, and as I've explained before, Paidia Gaming. So thank you all, of course, for hopping in. Let's go over the brackets, of course, because this might sound a little surprising. You guys might have not really kept up with certain games, so let's just hop in the brackets real quick before we head into the actual game. Now, checking out the game, we see we have a couple winning rounds, we had a couple losing rounds for both ends, we had the consolation finals, and we're off to what seems to be the, let's take a look, both Cypher Gaming and Atheno being in the grand finals of the Eurasia bracket here. Taking a look, looks like Atheno also had to battle through some winter rounds, and we saw that Cypher Gaming, looks like none of them actually got to the consolidation finals except Atheno. Now, Atheno will be taking another rematch, so this will be the same as the winter finals, now taking place in the grand finals. Now, take a look at the map bans for today, because obviously we will be starting off on one of the best maps, Raid, my opinion, and after that, we'll be moving over to... moving over to Grounded, and the decider will be on the newly added map. Oh wow, I actually forgot the name of the map. The map is actually so new, even I don't remember it. So apologies for that, but the decider map will be played on, I think it was based on a Turkish city, I'm not sure. But on the newly added map on this game. Now heading over to the lineups for today's match between Atheno and Cypher Gaming, we can see Atheno hopping in with Perch, Zelo, Sparta, May, Unrust, Reset, and Zfon. On the other side with Cypher Gaming, we have Evening, Skiller X, Elapse, Ori, Hansheng, I'm assuming, Axis, and Tetster. So both sides looking pretty tough. I can see some familiar names, Axis and Ori. Those ones are coming to mind for me. And on the other side with Perch, Unrust, Sparta, some familiar names on the other side. Maybe some of them changed their names or are playing with under different namings. And we might see similarities in there too. Now, hopping over to the actual game. Now, it hasn't started yet, so we'll have to be very patient and wait a little bit before we head into the straight gameplay. But yeah, for you all watching at home, I hope you guys are all excited for today's match. It's been a while since I've done or casted games outside of I think some other tournaments. So it's been about I think it's been like a year. I don't know. It's been a very long time since when I've done streams for Polaris. So yeah, I want to thank Anoni for, of course, having me back on the board for this tournament. So taking a look at the people who have already joined. Now, I said we were not going to hop into the gameplay straight away, but there are some people that have joined the room as of now, and I think it would be interesting for some of you to, of course, witness those names. We can take a look here. We see couple one Skiller, Perch, May, those are coming to Hangsheng. Looks like he added some numbers to his name, so not to be confused with the Hangsheng we saw in the lineup. We got Evening, Zillow, Cap, Axis. I think it's Axis without the T. Not sure. Could be the case. They have a lot of tags here. We can see Zion, some old tags. Actually, I remember from Circuit. Not familiar with all of them exactly, but we can see maybe int X standing for integrate X, so there's a lot of different tags, so that's going to most likely confuse a lot out of me. So let me take another look. It's probably going to confuse you too, so let's take another look at the brackets just to make sure we have the right side. So we have Purge and Axis. Let's see, so Axis is on the Cypher Gaming side, so for Cypher Gaming, and we can see Purge is for Atheno. We can see that Atheno has a tag, it's ATHE, but there's a lot of different other ones, so we'll just have to see where Purge and Axis will hop in on which team, and that will kind of give us a rough estimate or rough idea on who will take which side. For the people who are, again, confused, these are the brackets again. For Athena, we have Perch, Zelo, Sparta, May, Unrust, Reset, Zfon. To not confuse yourself, you can take a look at Perch, and Perch will always be on Athena's side. Now, on the other side, we have Cypher Gaming with Evening, Skiller X, Elapse, Ori, Hansheng, Axis, and Tetster. Again, Axis, keep that name in mind. Or in this game, he will be called Axis, I'm pretty sure. And he will be playing for, let's double check, Cypher Gaming. So again, if you guys are confused, remember those two names, and I hope that will help you out throughout the match of identifying who is who or on which team. Again, I do want to thank, of course, Anoni for hopping in. Okay, the name was Village. Pretty obvious. I should have known this, but the map name was Village, and that will again be the decider for the map ban. So now there will be 2 pauses per team, which I didn't know. I actually didn't know that they had a pause system. And we'll just have to wait for the last players to hop through and join the game. In the meantime, we'll just have to take our wait. If there are any questions in the live chat, I am launching the live chat in a bit. This is a different channel, not the main channel for me. So I'll just have to look it up and check out the stream. That is... Let's see how you guys are doing. So no very big questions so far. Personally, I have no idea. I can see some familiar names with Atheno and Cypher game, but hop on the poll that we made on the live chat. And we're getting pretty close to starting. It looks like we can see Axis already in here. Purge on the other side. So Atheno, we're still waiting for some players from Atheno. Cypher Gaming seems to be entirely later. We can see Skiller. Skiller, I'm not sure who Cap is, actually. Cap seems to be... I mean, it's a pretty short name, so I mean, I respect claiming the name. Hang Sheng and Ramen, which is... Also, I have no idea who Ramen is. Alright, so... 2 names who I have no clue. They might be using playing under a different name. Or they are used to playing under this name and have a different call sign. This is going to be difficult for me. It's going to be quite a challenge. It seems like Evening and Icicle may need to hop on too, because Evening is also playing for Cypher Gaming, which... Oh wait, actually, that's on Axis side. This confuses me even more. So one of the players on the left side should be on the right side. We're still waiting for Evening to hop through.
Wins.
We're still waiting for 3 more players to get ready as we speak. Maybe I should have prolonged the timer. Maybe I shouldn't have. I guess it doesn't mind to watch some warm-up gameplay from these players. And again, make sure to, of course, vote on the poll that has been made on the Polaris chat for who do you think is going to win. You might also just type the name straight out inside of the chat. Whatever makes you feel happy about voting or shouting for your team. Purge and Zelo both. I mean, my brain wants to cast, but we're not ready. This is hilarious. So Evening still in the spectator mode. We can see Axis practicing some lineups. Or practicing or just messing around. Not sure what he exactly is, what he's doing exactly. Because we were meant to start, I mean, we didn't have a decisive time. The stream was supposed to start at 17:15. And obviously there's just going to be some time in waiting, some time explaining the match, which we've already conducted. And now it's 17:32, so we're waiting around 17 minutes so far. Another thing that has been clarified, looks like Icicle will be a moderator. So there's another player that hasn't even joined the room yet. We're waiting for one of the last players to hop in, come through.
Coalition wins.
And we are still waiting for, of course, the last players to hop through. Again, this is beyond my control, so I do apologize for this inconvenience. Looks like we'll be forced starting in 2 minutes. Otherwise, this will take quite a lot of time. It's almost 25 minutes. Or at least it's almost... we are reaching the 25-minute mark. I think we are finally about to reach... the end of the time. Just 1 minute remaining.
Coalition wins.
And we're still waiting. We're getting closer and closer to the last mark. About 20 seconds remaining before we force start. Now, for the people who have just joined in, taking another look at the lineups, of course, for both teams, just to make sure we are on the same page. And as you guys can see, these are going to be the teams. We have Atheno on Atheno's side. We have Perch, Zelo, Sparta, May, Unrust, Reset, and Zevon. And on Cypher Gaming, we have Evening, SkillerX, Elapse, Ori, Hansheng, Axist, and Tetster. Now, it looks like they are forced to start the knife round, but they're complaining. It looks like Evening is requesting another extra minute to get their last player in this room. We're still waiting for these players to get ready. Atheno, we need your last man in this room. That would be quite nice to have right now. Because Cypher Gaming seems to be ready. I'm still wondering who Cap is, by the way. If anyone could tell me that. It looks like we will be force starting. And off we go. Force starts happening. Another minute passed. Time is up. Straight into the knife round. Let's see if Athena can still pull this off. No. They want to pause. And Zevon barely joins the room. I think we're still going to give it to them. I mean, they're still very, very late with this final player for Atheno. I don't know if we will redo the knife round. I think they're just going to choose their sides and not bother with this one. This is just going to be one of their accepted defeats for the early start of this match. Here on Raid. Starting to get ready. And it looks like we'll be resetting with Atheno on... Let's see again. Double checking. Alright, Atheno on the Coalition side. Yeah, I'm saying that right. Atheno on the Coalition side and Cypher Gaming on the Breach side. Good luck effort to both ends, and let's make it happen. We can see a very slow push here coming from Hansheng. Evening, slowly moving towards that A side. Perch with the rest of Atheno, mostly stacking towards mid and a lot towards vents. They're just anticipating for that plant or that initial push before they execute their move towards any coordinated side. And we can see Axis getting the first frag, but Zevon gets a double, and just like that, they are planting the bomb. Skiller gets another frag. Zevon denies, takes down Cap, and just like that, Atheno seems to have the upper hand, even in going down, and the bomb is down on the side. Skiller is trying to recover, but May shuts him down, and just like that, we can see Atheno coming through with the first round on the board. Well played so far from Atheno, really locking down both mid and ventilation system, making sure to rotate adequately with the entire team, denying the bomb plant, just saying it here, denying the bomb plant, denying a lot of money here for Cypher Gaming. And Cypher Gaming, they're going to have a lot of trouble now because this eco route is most likely not going to be in their favor. Now, jumping all from heaven, I don't know if that's optimal. Axis gets 1 kill, and the second one, which, I mean, fair play to him. That's something. He's going to try and get a third. That could have gone a lot worse, but they do get 2 frags that round, with Axis getting 2 Deagle frags. Now, moving over to the third round. Interesting attempt from Cypher Gaming, but Atheno obviously is going to take that for granted. Free round for them. Moving over to the third round. Axis taking down Purge for a very early start. And now Atheno starts to feel like this might be a bit more difficult. Cap taking down Zelo. And we can see Atheno getting hit hard with Cypher Gaming pushing towards that A side, locking down the bomb, and finally getting that bomb plant. Enough money to push, enough money to shine. Evening gets the double. May and Zefon both get shut down. And now Ramen, being the last player standing. Will he be able to get some frags on the side? He takes out Evening, gets low, and Skiller shuts him down 2-1. And finally, Cypher Gaming coming through with the third round on the board. We're going to take a look at the lineups again while I change a very important setting that was asked from me to do. So we'll be doing that real quick. Apologies for the inconvenience, but we'll be going back straight away. There we go. And now that should be sorted. With the bomb down and looking for picks, Cypher Gaming are unleashing themselves on the map, but Cap gets shut down early on with Zelo getting that refrag. Axis with the sniper. This is the fastest time I've seen someone pull out a sniper, especially on raid. Evening coming with the double with the shotgun, but gets shut down by Ramen. And now Axis moving with that sniper towards the B site. Towards Coalition Long. He finds one. The bomb is taken out, but he misses the shot. Crucial shot. Misses the quick scope. Goes for another. He's alone there on B Long. Zelo going for that rotation. Ramen with the shotgun on the site. Trying to maintain control over the bomb. And you can see Hangsheng moving from the ventilation system. And Axis is having a hard time trying to find him. Zelo takes out Axis. Very nice little free kill coming here for Zelo. And now Hangsheng, the last player on that B side. Ramen has the sniper, tries to find him, takes down Ramen, and so far people have not been very successful with the sniper. Now Zelo is going to try and find Hangsheng, but Hangsheng is already below it, and he can hear that. He's walking towards that A side. He knows Zelo might be on heaven, and this is very smart coming from Hangsheng. Hangsheng moving towards that A side, going to get that bomb plant, and Zelo, he's forced to move through the vents. He's absolutely forced to move through these vents. And this is going to be difficult. It's all going to be based on muscle response. And there we go. Hangsheng being the faster one with higher muscle memory and more focus in that scenario. 2-2. Looking pretty good so far for Cypher Gaming. Slowly getting back out of the depths of the abyss against Atheno. So for the pistol and the eco have gone towards Atheno. But these rifle rounds are starting to stack up. And Cypher Gaming, they're not giving up. Now Atheno. You can see 2 players towards B, 1 on Coalition Long, and 1 dropping a smoke on Heaven. Very nice little smoke there. Zelo getting the double, but quickly gets shut down by Hangsheng. Making sure he doesn't do any more damage now. With just 1 player down, they still get 2 more. Zefon takes down Skiller and Axis, but Hangsheng denies that. entirely by taking 2 more with him. Now it's a 1 versus 2. It's going to be quite tough for Hansheng to pull this off. He's trying to find the player from Collision Hall first. I don't know about that decision. Ramen shuts him down with 42 HP remaining. 3-2, moving over to the 6th round. Now going to the 6th round, we can see Atheno starting to stagger up. They got that 5th round, so they're starting to stabilize the score, which is good because Cypher Gaming had a lot of momentum going for them when they hit those rifle rounds throughout the 3rd and the 4th, which kind of seemed like they were dominant on those rifle rounds, but that's not going to be entirely the case with Hansheng again pulling out that AK-47, taking out Ramen on Collision Hall. And now with that bomb, Perch takes down Axis, kind of stabilizing things again. Zfon peeks out of nowhere. Perch comes again, taking out Cap. And they're losing a lot of players without even taking on that rotation towards that A site, which is huge for Atheno. And now moving over to that A site, checking Collision Long, or Collision Hall. Evening. Trying to stay with Skiller. Skiller plants the bomb, but Perch is rotating, and the rest of the team is also rotating. Most of them through the vents. We can see May, Zfon coming for Collision Hall, spreading themselves around the A side, making it pretty hard for Evening and Skiller to take this one on. You got 1 P250, and you got 1 Deagle, both on 100 HP, no armor. This is looking pretty tough for them. Now Zelo, you can see them already rapid firing with those assault rifles. AUG, Zelo, and Zfon taking down Skiller and Evening like they're a couple of substitutes. 4-2. Nothing they could have done there. A lot of pressure coming from multiple ends. Maybe. There's always that maybe, but the chances are pretty slim, especially when you have so many players peeking those angles at the same time. Looking pretty tough there. Now 4-2, taking a look at the score, we can see Hansheng and Evening on one side here for Cypher Gaming doing pretty well, but Atheno on the other end with Perch, Ramen, Zfon, everyone's doing all right, but there's a couple of players that are starting to fall behind now as these rounds progress. Now moving over to the 7th round, that flash is going to bother Zelo, but Zero is not completely bothered yet, moving in the smoke, hiding himself from the situation, trying to do a little bit of a ninja play, and so far it seems to work as he's shooting them all from behind while Axis, Zfon, Purge, May all shutting down multiple players, Axis being the last player standing in that mess, but Purge, in the madness of the situation, takes down Axis. They were fully pushing through, but they had one player there on the smoke, completely disorientating the team. They had a lot of pressure coming from Collision Hall. Not one of the most ideal fast pushes I've seen so far towards the A side. Atheno is going to take this in the bag, and Cypher Gaming, they're starting to fall behind again. Looking pretty tough here for Cypher Gaming. Atheno, a lot of pre-fire. Purge magically dodging it like it's the Matrix. Evening taking down Purge, starting off with a pretty good start. Axis shutting down Ramen with a sniper. First sniper kill of the game? I'm not sure. Usually we don't see that many sniper frags, especially not on raid, but the good ones seem to pop through sometimes. Now Hansheng. Skiller, May coming and taking down Skiller. He's still on the side. Oh, Hansheng, the accuracy has to come up, bro. Zillow comes in with a double, and just like that, the entire team of Cypher Gaming again gets completely obliterated. Atheno, wow, these small mistakes tend to add up, especially when Atheno gets the rounds. Momentum has drastically shifted towards them. Zillow about to hit that 10 kill mark. Will Zfon be faster though? 9-3, a KDR of 3-0, averaging 3 kills per death. Ooh, Zfon really abusing that wallbang spot, and it's so deadly, it's so annoying. I'm sure it pisses off multiple people. I mean, you can go as crazy as keep shooting a lot and then just buying 2 weapons so you can replace the ammunition you got with the weapon. Completely ludicrous, but you can do it. Now Zelo taking down Cap. Evening taking down Zfont. We can see a pretty good start with Hansheng getting another frag on Ramen. 2 versus 3. Zelo will be taking his choice towards the heavens. the depths of the abyss. May getting completely obliterated. Trying to act as if he's not there, but Skiller, and Evening are not having it. Taking him down, getting that bomb plant, and now Zelo being the last player standing. Evening spots him again. Making sure everyone is clear from that B site. Getting the bomb plant 6-3, and now finally Cypher Gaming coming through with another round on the board. Atheno. Couple players moving towards A. Not taking the entire push seriously, though. Kind of holding back. Not too aggressive. They're waiting for those nades and those initial smokes to come down. Trying to wait down the time. And it seems to work so far. Cypher Gaming having a lot of control over the situation. But Zelo is not having it. He's not taking any risks. Sitting on top of the A site. Being the only player on the A site. Oh, we can see flashes, nades. I mean, Zelo, you're completely stuck in that corner. Cap is going to shut you down. Take down Purge, and the double kill here for Cap. Skiller is going to throw a nade, and they're going to be planting that bomb on the side. But here comes Ramen. Quickly gets shot down by Cap again. Coming in with a triple from Cap. Cap is doing amazing while planting the bomb. It's crazy. And now Cypher Gaming. This is going to be quite hard for them to lose this round, isn't it? Skiller getting another frag. Zefon, Atheno, it's looking very bad for them here. This is most likely going to be a 6-4. Zefon cannot even leave his position without getting completely pre-fired. It's looking very bad for Zefon, but he's going to wait out the bomb, wait out the explosion. Maybe they'll run towards Coalition Hall. Maybe they'll make it happen. It looks like all of them already starting to realize that this bomb is going to explode. There's no point in defending it now. Just run away for your lives. No one's taking Coalition Hall seriously, and Zefon will be standing there stationary. Moving it over to a 6-4. Zefon going for that quick peek, but everyone is moving towards their own spawn and towards mid. 6-9 HP. Very nice little number there coming from Hansheng. And just like that, 6-4, we can see Zelo and Zefon both hitting that 10-kill mark. And Cypher Gaming coming to 4 rounds. Now, 2 more rounds remaining on the first half. It's already happening. It's already been happening so fast. Looking pretty good so far for Atheno. Cypher Gaming could stabilize the score. They just need 2 more rounds in this first half, and they can make it happen. It's still possible to stabilize things out again. Patiently waiting here towards a long evening. Tries to give them a little bit of a good evening on the mid side of Raid, but it's not happening today. Zelo taking his leave with Zefon holding that position. Locking down Coalition Hall in case May might have... They're really opening B. B is kind of open. Like, they aren't really giving it much thought. And you can see a couple players with weapons, couple players with pistols. Purge. Oh, wow. He's in for a wonderful day. And now he's trying to find players while he's completely blinded. Cap finds one, but Zefon comes in, finds 1 and 2. Cap Evening both getting shut down. Bomb is going to be planted on the side. Skiller is going to drop that nade. It's going to be quite an effective nade, actually. Dropping a little bit of pre-fire action in there. Flash coming through. Another flash coming through. And that bomb is still ticking. Cypher Gaming under a lot of pressure from Atheno. Trying to push the side. Zefon and Ramen coming in. Taking on both players. Hansheng comes in and shuts all 3 of them down. Ramen, Zefon, and Zelo, all of them getting shut down. And Cypher Gaming, just like that, win out that 11th round. Moving over to the 12th round. Hansheng coming on the top of the board here for Cypher Gaming. Well played by Hansheng. Now over to the final round of this first half. Axis shutting down Ramen with the sniper before Cap could even respond. Very quick reflexes here from Axis. They got the bomb dropped on spawn, and now they'll actually... Okay, interesting move there with dropping the sniper. Will he be dropping it? I guess he's trying to make sure that no one picks it up and at the same time pick up the assault rifle. Again, Axis very cautious, knows that these close quarters are pretty difficult to shine through. Hanshen taking down Zelo, getting a little too eager to push Zelo, and that's not good for you. Cypher Gaming most likely will take this round. We can see all of them moving towards that A site, desperately trying to defend it. Cap takes down Purge. The bomb is going to be planted. You can see May trying to defend it, but what's the point in taking him down if you lose your own life? Skiller shuts down Zevon, and it's a clean wipe from Cypher Gaming. 6-6, stabilizing the score. And I mean, I'm not gonna say I predicted it, but I was kind of rooting for them to make it happen, make this game a bit more interesting, and it looks like they did. Well played by Cypher Gaming. Now, for people who might still be confused with the tags, remember Atheno, Zephon. You can look at Zephon, you can see Axis. Their Axis is for Cypher Gaming and Zephon's for Atheno. That might help you out with all the clusters of tags and different names. It might help you out. Now, Cypher Gaming. Now on the Coalition side, Purge from Atheno, getting the first frag on the second half, taking down Skiller, making sure Cypher Gaming is going to have a harder time getting towards those sites. But Ramen completely blind and oblivious to the situation here. Cap taking him down all the way from spawn, and they're starting to realize that this is most likely going to be the A site. Noticing that there's no one towards spawn, no one towards that B site. A lot of players clustered towards A. No one's checking A. It's pretty obvious it's going to be the A site. Now, let's see how they'll do on this retake. Axis and Hanshen taking 2 players down. May and Zephon both getting shot down. Atheno having a bit of a hard time, indeed, as Cap and Hanshen completely obliterate the site. They get this pistol round yet again. A 7-6 for Cypher Gaming. Atheno not doing as great as we've seen in the first early rounds. Now it seems like Cypher Gaming might actually pop through against Atheno. Moving over to the eco round on the second half. Cypher Gaming, they'll be buying out quite nicely, even with a shotgun. This shotgun is being used quite a lot. It does a lot of damage. It's a bit more expensive, but it's kind of the meta now. I see it being used everywhere, especially on raid around those vents. It is a deadly machine. Zillow goes for a couple peeks. Interested in finding that first eco frag. He really wants it. They need it as well. At least 2. He really wanted at least 2, but lining up is not the idea here, as Axis gets 1, 2, 3, and Skiller comes in, tries to find the last 4th on this end. Perch getting shut down, and now the other player, last player remaining on Heaven. And I mean, Skiller, he's just waiting. Axis shuts him down. Clean sweep here. Not a single frag going towards Atheno. You can see quite a lot of players moving towards that A side. Cap, Hanshen, and Axis all the way towards B. Cap moving towards that vent. I said Heaven. What? Vent system. And so for Cypher Gaming, not initiating anything at all. Well, Atheno is looking for something. Zelo with the bomb. Interesting. They have a lot of players towards mid. Some of them moving a little bit towards B. But they have the bomb towards what? So what's the point of Zelo? If Zelo dies here, what's going to be their guess? Well, it seems like it doesn't matter. They're winning out these trades so far. Perch getting a second. Ramen getting the third. And just like that, even without the bomb, they're still completely obliterating what seems to be remaining of Cypher Gaming. Atheno doing pretty well in this third round, not even needing to plant that bomb. Perch shutting down Evening, and just like that, 8-7. Looking rock solid for Atheno somehow on this third round. Now Purge. A lot of players moving towards that A side. This will not be aggressive push. Looks like they've started to learn that these aggressive pushes, they can work, but a small minor misconception with a couple smokes and a couple people trying to be the ninja of the game, that could cause a lot of problems. And we've seen that in quite a few games. I've seen that in quite a few games. And It's very effective against people who don't know how to play against it, but if you know how to just walk away, it seems to have a pretty high effect in retaking. Now Axis goes for a couple peeks, does not take the initiation. We can see A is being targeted. Most of the time when it's completely silent, it's gotta be A. Like, it's just gotta be A. Purge taking out Cap. The full team is pushing, even in missing the shot. It seems like he was hitting it, but I think he completely missed it at the same time. And now they've got to go for that rotation. Axis, he has a sniper, and he's starting to realize, okay, there's 2 players remaining. They got the bomb planted. They're shooting everywhere. I have one very, very, very expensive sniper. $0 in the bank. Let's not waste this sniper. At least we can be a little cheeky here and there, but let's not lose this sniper. And that's exactly what Axis is doing here. They're saving. Axis especially saving here. And this is going to be 8-8 regardless of that situation. Now, let's see if he's going to get any picks. Because, okay, there we go. Zillow goes for the peek. And, I mean, that's just a free little peek. Ramen tries to find Axis. Axis not risking it. Well, he was in a very good position, I must say. That was actually pretty decent. Now it's a bit tight, because if someone peeks this, you gotta respond pretty fast. And just like that, Axis saves his weapon, gets 1 frag, looking pretty decent. 8-8, stabilizing the score yet again with Cypher Gaming and Atheno going neck to neck. With Axis hitting 18 kills here for the team Cypher Gaming, looking pretty solid, reaching 20. Getting pretty close to 20, but on the other side, we see a bit more of a stable score. We can see May and Purge also having a little bit more than the lower ends on Cypher Gaming in terms of KDR. Cap seems to be moving forward. Not spotting anyone, and this, I mean, it's starting to smell like it might be the B side, and it is the B side. Axis still has the sniper, takes down Zelo. But you can see most of them are on pistols. He saved the sniper, but oh, he has to play this so well. He has to kind of carry his team here with that sniper. And he's got another player that has an assault rifle. Ramen takes both of them down. Skiller and even getting completely shredded. Like a knife through butter. And now with that sniper down, May and Perch shutting 2 players down. Axis and Cap getting completely obliterated. It's not looking like Hansha wants to fight this, but he's holding the sniper. He's waiting for them to take the bait, and they're taking the bait. Hansha gets 1 frag, but Perch shuts him down, and he will be picking up that. No, he won't. Okay, interesting. They're not picking up the sniper. And they'll just be taking the win, continuing with the assault rifles. Again, huge popularity decrease with sniper usage. I used to see at least one, sometimes people even fighting over who's going to snipe, and now it's kind of dimmed down a bit, which I find kind of interesting, but okay. Purge trying to dodge everything without using the Matrix's tactics, and this time moving through the vents. Finds one, takes down Cap. A bit of a lucky situation for Purge, but he aligned his crosshair well and deserved that kill in the end. Now looking pretty tough there on the A side. Purge is trying to find anyone that's coming from the B side, but at the same time he's not checking mid-rotation towards vents, which I find a little bit interesting, but at the same time, I mean, they're all towards Forklift and Coalition spawn, so he's not going to be that much danger. He's still going to be checking it, throwing a flash as well, really anticipating people to come through vents, which, I mean, I don't blame the guy, because vents, I mean, that's where they mostly come from, but now everyone's coming from Coalition Hall, which just feels weird, because it's a tight area. You want to have all those players locked down in one area? Okay, I guess 3 players in one area. And Purge is starting to realize that that might indeed be the case. May takes down Skiller, and just like that, Atheno is looking pretty solid here, getting that 10th round for them. 10th round. Wow. And off they go with the bomb. Exploding. Hansheng being a little cheeky there on Forklift, getting pretty low. Maybe he could have moved a bit further away from the bomb, but he survived. But now Atheno being 3 rounds away from winning on the breach side. We can see Zelo throwing a flash. Moving forward on here. Oh, we can see one player moving towards B, but Evening spots him, takes him down, but May gets refract, takes down Hansheng and Evening, and just like that, they stabilize things again. Actually, they go even further as May takes down Skiller. And look at that beautiful performance coming from Atheno. Cypher Gaming getting completely shocked and obliterated in seconds here on that B side. They maintained some sort of control, and I felt like it was going to be pretty decent, especially when you see that first kill coming with the shotgun and multiple people following. But that's not going to be the case here. Atheno will respond and plant that bomb. And just like that, Cypher X will not get this defuse. They're having a hard time on that coalition side here on Raid, and you can tell by the way they're playing and the way they're saving these rounds. Axis again pulling out that sniper, but not being very successful so far. Getting one or two cheeky frags, but that's about it. And you can see all of them moving away from the bomb. Cap and Axis all the way towards that A site, trying to yet again save their weapons. But how many rounds can you save before you start to lose too many rounds? You're getting pretty close, and that's exactly what's happening here with Atheno. 2 rounds away from victory. And now with Cypher Gaming, we have 3 people on A. Actually, no, Cap moving in with the shotgun. Looks like they don't want to have random people moving through vents with shotguns anymore, which I guess you countered that possibility. And they might be trying to fake A, because we see the bomb is towards B. This is a complete fake, and Zelo is doing this perfectly. You can see that Zelo is making a lot of noise. He's peeking, he's dying, and Hanshing shuts him down, and this will acquire quite a rotation for players, but is this worth it? Moving towards that B-side's Cap, starting to realize this is a bit finicky. Axis all the way here. Look at them, all of them rotated. Not a single soul on B except one. It is looking pretty tough, and now they're also backstabbing, completely getting surprised. Purge shuts down Hanshing, and just like that, forklift is out of their control. May taking on A. Evening. What's going on here with Cypher Gaming? Atheno completely surprising everyone in this situation and planting the bomb. Now Cap in a bit of a bad spot on the vents, getting hit by that nade. 87 pre-fire through the smoke. We can see a flash coming through the smoke. Ramen has to dodge that. Peeks, takes down one, goes for the second, but misses the shots. Takes down Ramen, but here comes May. Zefon barely able to shut it down, clutching it with taking down Skiller. 8-12. Axis. He's getting close to 20 frags, but is it going to be worth it in the end when the other team is on 12 rounds? You can see that Atheno, they're looking way more stable. Overall, every player on their team is performing better than average compared to Cypher Gaming, which is obvious. They're winning more rounds, which seems to be more helpful, more contributing. Then Axis getting a top frag and really trying to support his team alone, or mostly alone. No, not alone. That's the wrong way to see it. That's the wrong way to say it. Disqualify that. And now Purge rotating towards B. Hansheng on vents, but the player he's looking for is above him. Atheno, all they need is one more round. Cypher Gaming, can they get this huge comeback of 5 rounds? I don't know. It's pretty slim by the way they have been playing so far on the coalition side on Raid. It's looking quite tough. All these A pushes have really made their bites boggle, and Zelo coming with the first frag. Zefon gets taken out by Evening. Ramen, Skiller, back and forth play. Zelo comes in, taking on Cap. And just like that, 2 versus 3. Bomb down on the site. May gets another frag. Skiller goes down. And with just 1 play remaining, it's looking very, very slim here for Cypher to even win this first or the second half, or get through the second half and win this game. It's not going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. Or maybe it is. Axis, he isn't ready to give up just yet. Gets that first frag, shifts a bit of momentum to his side. Ramen not checking him. May, if he peeks this could be beneficial for Axis. Axis is not getting the peek from May. He might be checking away when no, he doesn't. Ramen, realizing that Axis is the last player standing, he wants to go for the clutch, but the bomb is planted in the corner. Fake diffuses. Ramen has to peek at some point. This could be a fake. He's not peeking. He's peeking. He misses. He takes the shots. He tries to go for the defuse. Is this going to be enough time for Axis? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He gets the defuse, and just like that, 9-12. Axis pulls it off. How is that possible? It just happened. He could have dodged away. He could have peeked away, but he couldn't. He continued to shoot. He continued to shoot. And just like that, Axis gets the round. I was not expecting that to happen, but it did. And wow, Cypher Gaming is not ready to give up. By the way, Axis has played there. 22 frags on the board. Absolutely deserved. Clutching the round, keeping them in this game, and helping them with round balance for the decider if that were to happen. Absolutely phenomenal performance there by Axis and really helping out Cypher Gaming. Now, will this help them win this game? I don't know. It's becoming more of a possibility, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves. It would make things more exciting, though. Now, look at all of these players on Heaven. Oh my. I wonder who is on this B side. I'm trying to spot the player Hansheng, trying to take down Zelo, but he gets the wallbang on Hansheng. And he's on 44, but even gets a refrag towards Zelo. This could be looking pretty solid so far. They're trying to get more frags from Heaven. Ramen taking out Evening. But it seems like Cypher Gaming is holding their ground, not trying to peek too much towards Atheno. Zifan checking behind Ramen. All the way towards Heaven. We can only see Axis on the A side, making sure no one's peeking. Cap has a pretty tight lock, but at the same time, Sculler getting pushed from behind. Perch shutting him down. The vents are looking kind of open. He tries to find out one player. He takes out May, finds another, takes down the double, and just like that, Cap is trying to maintain the game. Gets the third, and Ramen goes. Oh no, wait, actually that was armor break. Okay, I got a bit too excited there. Purge is still alive, and Zevon is still alive. Or did he actually get a kill? I'm not even sure. I'm a bit confused now. What? Okay, he's gonna get killed by the nade. That's very unfortunate. Zevon gets the nade kill on Cap. He was very low. And now Axis has to do it again. Will Axis be able to get another clutch? Oh, don't make me shine. Don't make me shine, Zevon. Will this happen? No, it won't. He will get shot down, shooting from the smoke. Nice try from Atheno, though. This got quite interesting. Wow. I must say, I'm kind of surprised by the way they played this game. Looked pretty interesting for a second, but I feel like that's going to be it for now. GG, well played. They all left, so I can't really show a scoreboard here, but well played to both ends. But it looks like Atheno will be taking that first victory. Wow. Okay. And now what we've seen from that match so far, that was absolutely incredible. I hope you guys have been watching, tuning into with Axis coming out of nowhere and getting that defused there. Pretty damn close. I'm not going to lie. It was looking pretty damn close, but at the end, it didn't happen. The votes, I was voting for Athena because I was kind of looking at the way they were playing, and it seems like they were a bit stronger in certain areas, so I was voting for them. But then I was like, oh wait, hold on, it's going to be one of those. No, it won't happen. Athena is going to take the win, but that got pretty tight. It got pretty tight real quick. 13-9, pretty close. I mean, not very close, but it got pretty close. And we'll be taking a look at the map ends now, because of course you guys are wondering what's going to be the next map they'll be playing on, and that will be on Grounded. Take a look there. We can see Athena, of course, picking Raid, with Cypher Gaming holding their ground. I respect Axis for the effort. Definitely shout out to him. But moving over to the Grounded is going to be the map pick for Cypher Gaming. Now let's see if they'll do better. Can they make it to the decider, or will this be a full 2-0 for Atheno? You guys will see it after the break. Now, this won't be a perfect prediction. I'm just going to take a look. Let's see. So it will be around 10 minutes on average. Now, just to make sure that we do get on time, so we're not looking at a flat screen, and you guys know that it's going to be a certain amount of time. I'll be running it just a minute extra, so you guys can, I don't know, get yourself some drinks here and there. Get yourself some drinks, get yourself some snacks, whatever suits you. Some vegetables, bit healthy, could be the case too. Whatever suits you, again, be my guest. We'll be moving over very, very shortly, and take care. See you in a bit.
Something's wrong, I feel it circling like vultures around my brain. Couldn't see the danger in your eyes. Draw me in, got me spinning now like water to a drain. You were perfect till I realized you hadn't shown your face. You sing a pretty song to drag my heart along. A siren serenade, you're ringing out to pray. Your love's a wreck and you know it's wrong. I was deaf to the ringing bells, wanting me to break, deafened by the sirens' soothing lies. I can't leave, I am in too deep, been sinking for a while, prisoner to the same thing I despise, devoted to a fake. You sing a pretty song to drag my heart along. A siren serenade, you're ringing out your pray. Your love's a wreck and you know it's wrong. It's over, same story. You lose to love and glory. It's over, same story. You lose to love and glory. You sing a pretty song to drag my heart along. A siren serenade, you're ringing out your.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the game. Of course, we're ready. I'm just going to tell them that I'm ready. Obviously, usually we go through the face cam, through the matchup, through everything. But I was told that we keep the flow up. We keep the flow up. If you guys have any questions, I'm just going to let them know that I'm ready. After they do the knife round, we can quickly, briefly go over the brackets or other such. I wasn't expecting both teams to hop in very quickly, so I do want to, of course, give my big thanks to both of them for hopping in pretty damn fast. I was not expecting that. So, yeah, there you go with that. So, yeah, fair play to both for having that already. And I think for now, we're just going to hop into the knife round first, and afterwards, I'll give you guys a quick peek at the map bans and the lineups before we hop. Oh, okay, he just started shooting. Okay, maybe there was an issue. Anyways, in the meantime, well, before they quickly run back, let's take another look at the map bans. We have a raid, which we previously played on Atheno, won by 13-9. Right now, we're playing on Grounded, and we'll be moving over to Village very, very soon. Now, for the lineups of today, we are taking a look at both Atheno and Cypher Gaming. Right now, they're doing their knife round. I mean, I was meant to show it, but it's like, it's one of them wins and they choose a side. But anyways, Atheno, Purge, Zelo, Sparta, May, Unrust, Reset, and Zfon for Atheno. And on Cypher Gaming's end, we have Evening, Skiller, Laps, Ori, Hansheng, Axis, and Tetster. Now, moving over to the live match. Looks like they'll be hopping in, choosing their sides. And in this case, I saw what seemed to be, was it Atheno? No, it was not Atheno. It was Cypher Gaming who won the knife round? See, this is why I should have just shown it instead of being so stubborn. But hey, anyways, it doesn't matter. Looks like they've both picked their sides, and regardless of the outcome, one of them will get an extra round on their desired side or the desired opposite side. At the end of the day, unless it becomes a 12 to 12, it won't matter or impact that much. Let's see if Cypher Gaming can get back into this game. We've seen the Grounded rework. I don't know what you guys think about Grounded. Don't you think they should add the toilets, or a full toilet room? In my opinion, they should. But hey, that's just my opinion. Overall, really like the rework. And Cap just decided to completely infiltrate Evening's body for some reason. Really taking a peek in there, making sure no one's checking, no one's hopping through. Now, looks like the Asian service has booted up again, and we're moving towards that B site. With Cypher X or Cypher Gaming, Cypher Gaming moving towards that B side. We can see Atheno trying to get that retake with Purge falling first, trying to take down Evening. Evening finds him first with that revolver, shutting him down. We can see a lot more diversity with the pistol rounds. I really like it. A lot of people buying revolvers again, a lot less deagles. Usually it was always like a bunch of deagles bought every single round, but still. Hansheng taking on Zfon, May taking on Cap. Hansheng comes in, takes down Zelo, Ramen, Ghazi coming in, taking on Axis, but Hansheng comes in and shuts down May 2. Triple kill coming here from Hansheng, and Skiller is having a hard time holding the side alone as Hansheng still supports him from the side. He takes a lot of shots, and that's the 4th kill as Skiller goes down. Hansheng completely dominating the site, not by being on the side. Well played here by Hansheng, getting 4 kills in total, with Evening just 1, and the rest of them not even a single assist. Hansheng really popped off with those shots there, and it worked a charm against Atheno. Cypher Gaming getting the first round on the board, and you know what? They really need it. Cap. Saw that nade. He saw Zelo too, but Zelo saw him first with a headshot, shuts him down, and Cap goes down. Skiller, completely nervous about the situation, just saw his own friend get dropped in a second. Less than a second, like a millisecond. And now Axis trying to spot a player from potentially storage towards A. Looks like that won't be the case this time. And it will be quite slow in this eco round for now. With Cypher X, or at least Atheno, I'm in a bit of a sluggish moment here. You know, they're still chilling. If they get pushed, they still get obliterated, but for now, they're chilling. They've taken on 1 player, which is a good start, you know, for an eco round. This is the pick of the dream. And now Purge coming from behind. Can he make it happen? Zelo, another tap? What's going on? Zelo, hey, wake up, man. What's going on? We got 2 taps in a row so far. Are they really going to win this eco round? That would be completely ridiculous. Now we can see some pressure from behind. Hansheng is going to hold it, but you can see them sprinting around the map for Zelo finally getting shut down here by Axis. And they might finally be able to lock this down. Atheno, wow. They're really putting up a fight with May getting another frag. Zfon getting shot down. And we can see Shengxi trying to get that shot, those shots from behind. Shots on Purge. Purge getting played close. 41 HP remaining. And now Ramen with the deagle. 4 shots with the deagle. He has to make them count, all of them. 2-on-1 and 2-on-1. Oh, that's a waste. That's a waste. And now he's in trouble. Okay, he's having a great time. And I'm having a great time. But he did get shot down. Missed the first 3 shots. It was already looking like he was going to lose it regardless. Not sure why the Asian connection is having a bit of a hard time. Oh, it's because it disconnected. Oh, that's unlucky. All right. A bit of an issue on my end, but luckily it's not that much of a big deal for now. And we can see a lot of players moving toward metal detectors. And a lot of players also getting shot at, but Zillow, this time, not getting away with the tap. He wants evening, quickly shuts him down, protects the rest of its team. Over to the third round. Now, this is where things get a bit more interesting. We have, of course, seen Cypher Gaming doing pretty damn well. But now Atheno stabilizing it out with this. There's been a little bit of a battle going on over here. Perch getting 2 frags, Skiller and Cap coming in with trying to get some refrags, and they do balancing it out, sort of. It's a 2 versus 3, not entirely balancing things out for Atheno. And now Atheno has to defend this, but Ramen gets the double. Cap and Axis, that pre-fire there through the smoke was excellence. Excellence. And just like that, Hansheng being the last player standing, takes down Zifan. And this has to be a triple. This has to be a triple for Ramen. Does not get hit with the nade. Hansheng is on 72. He's not under pressure. Ramen, he's chilling. He's peeking left and right. He's doing his job. And now Hansheng, he has to pick up the bomb, choose a site. Looks like he might go for that fake rotation. Now, does Ramen know the bomb is down? Because that's going to be... Yeah, he knows. Look at that. He knows the bomb is down. He knows it's going to be a B plant. He's taking his time. He's waiting. There's no need for him to even peek it, actually. There's no need for him to peek. He could just take time. And just like that. Beautiful. Hansheng gets taken out even early on. You could have also waited for him to pick up the bomb and then take him down, because you know what the audio it makes, like the noise it makes when you pick up the bomb. Still completely shutting him down there. 1-2. Very solid performance coming from Atheno. Getting back into this game. They really needed to get this win solid. But Cypher Gaming, they also need it. They want to get it to the decider. They want to win this game. Now Zifan debating what the course of action should be this time. Zillow taking out Cap. Skiller coming in with a quick reflect on Zillow. Zillow really trying to get those entry points, man. He's really trying to make it happen. And he's been very successful in the pistol round, but on these rifle rounds, it's been a bit more aggressive. Ramen taking down Evening. Hansheng goes for a couple peeks, but Perch shuts him down. Not a lot of chance there with the decoy against 2 rifles. Zifan shutting down Axis as he tries to rotate. And now with just the guy with the bomb remaining, Skiller with the P250 picks up the M4, takes 1, but quickly gets shut down right after. 2 versus 2. Again, score is stabilizing. Atheno slowly starting to ramp up and get back into the game. Now that's pretty interesting, because on the first map we saw Atheno getting 2 rounds, and then we saw Cypher Gaming quickly moving right afterwards and kind of throwing a show in there. But looks like the roles have reversed, but the outcome has stayed the same for the first 4 rounds of each map on the first half. Atheno wants to move up, but Zifan quickly getting shot down. Zillow again finds that 1 player, but will he remain alive for more? No, he won't. Axis and Evening both getting 2 more frags, shutting down Ramen and Zillow, getting the bomb plant, and just like that, 1 more player remaining for Atheno, and they get completely obliterated here on the A side. Not a single chance, just 1 frag, and that's about it. Zillow took 1 and went away. And now May switching targets. Very interesting there. He was about to take him down. He was getting shot at, but at the same time, if you took down the... I mean, it's kind of one of those situations where you think that you took him down, but he had, like, enough armor, or you didn't take enough shots onto the body. But hey, quite unfortunate, because I also had the feeling that he died, but maybe he had, like, what, 10 HP or 8 HP. It was looking pretty tough. We all know that moment where you take some shots at 1 player, you assume he's already down because you've taken a decent amount of shots. Your automatic response tells you to just stop and check other angles, otherwise you won't be able to cross-examine the situation for maybe more players. And it's kind of unfortunate that it happened there. He might have been pretty damn low. Perch getting a frag. Axis Cap getting 2 more. Perch getting shot down. Zillow again, not able to get a single frag on that midsection. Skiller taking down Zifan. And now May able to take down Axis. Killer gets the 2nd one. And now with the bomb all the way towards the other side. I find it so interesting. They are killing each other before they even reach the site. Aren't we supposed to protect the sites and prolong the time on the coalition side? I'm not exactly sure. But it looks like that's not the steps that Atheno likes to take, especially not ungrounded. And now moving towards A, or towards B. This is going to be pretty damn bad for Atheno. Ramen. He has to clutch it out.
Bomb has been planted.
with a single deagle. Trying to find a head. Peeking left and right. Gets a nade to his own head. Wow. I mean, in real life, you should be dead by now. Those are some fireworks. Did not even target Ramen properly. Nice attempt, but it exploded before it entered. Now flashing and being a bit more aggressive. He kind of has to. Finds one, but Cap finds in first. Or at least takes the shots first and shuts him down before he could make it happen. 2-4. And Atheno falling behind yet again on 2 rounds. Cypher Gaming not going for stabilizing. No, they're going for the win. They need this win. And it would be even better for them if they could get the round balance in there too. Zillow going for 1, going for 2. I was about to say, are you going to get that second one so I can continue my sentence? But no. He's going to get shut down by Cap. And for this rotation, they have to take other courses. And this is going to be the course they take towards the A site. Cap, Skiller, Zillow all moving towards A. Ooh, that smoke is going to piss him off a little bit, but Ramen still gets taken down. It's going to bother him a bit.
Bomb has been planted.
Now Zfon. Now May. Taking another peek. Axis taking out Perch. It's going to be 2 versus 4. Skiller tries to find more information. Maybe goes for a bit of pre-fire. For a bit of wallbang. Breaks the armor of a certain target. Cap shuts down May. Gets the assist, and Hangsheng shuts down Zfon. Very interesting performance here from Skiller. He was kind of helping his teammate without showing himself. Getting those wallbang shots or getting that pre-fire through there. Applying a bit of pressure towards that container area, towards storage. And it was looking pretty solid. And it helped them out. It helped them out a little bit. And that little bit was enough for Cypher Gaming to get another round. Now Skiller goes for that peek. May gets 1, gets 2, but Axis shuts him down. Would have been quite interesting to see a third one pop through, because that would completely obliterate the momentum that Atheno could even get or even get close to. But no, it's not going to be the case. Atheno is going to get those 2 frags and ramp up their momentum on this round. And it's going to stop them. It's going to stop them. They have taken so many rounds in a row. Atheno is done. They want to put a stop to this. You see even Perch getting a bit aggressive with that shotgun. And Nade kills Evany before he even reaches his position. And just like that, 3-5. Atheno starting to slowly move back into the game. And now Purge, Ramen. A lot of players moving up. 2 flashes, 2 nades. Making sure there's not going to be some crazy, increasingly rapid, out of nowhere A push. Which, fair enough. It's good if they do it, but if they don't, then it's, yeah, it's kind of feels stationary. Kind of feels basic. And you can see, Cypher Gaming, they're taking their time. There's no need to be aggressive. Scalar taking on Zelo. Axis drops the bomb, goes for a couple peeks. Oh, Purge shuts him down. This could be the opening that Cypher Gaming wants to get towards the A side. Ramen gets 1 more frag in the process, but Evening, he gets shut down. Ramen, a lot of pressure coming on top of this guy. Takes some Skiller, tries to get some comfort, but Cap shuts him down. Now with that bomb down, they still need to plant it. But Zfon trying to deny. Gets shut down. Cap peeking. May taking down Cap. May taking out Hansheng. Goes for Axis, but Axis shuts him down very close with the ammunition there. But it's not going to happen. They're not going to let it slide. And Cypher Gaming will get another round on the board. Having twice the amount of rounds compared to Atheno. And this is where they might start to shine finally on Grounded. On Raid, they didn't have so much luck. Maybe we'll see someone stabilize from Atheno. Maybe. Who knows? We'll have to see. So far, looking pretty bad for Atheno. I think we might see a full bow 3, ladies and gentlemen, by the way they're playing, by the way they're having these small interactions, especially the way they're playing on this map. I mean, they're playing on Coalition. I don't know how the hell they're going to play on Breach. Zelo takes down Skiller. Looking pretty tough here, May. Trying to make it count. Zelo, Ramen getting 2 more frags, but Evening comes in and takes down Ramen. May coming in with a headshot with a shotgun. Hansheng goes down. Just like that, there's just going to be one more player remaining that they need to take care of for Atheno. And that's going to be Evening. Purge tries his best. Gets shot down. Zelo tries his best. Doesn't even land a shot. But here comes Zevon taking down Evening. 4-6. Let's see if they'll be able to stabilize the score. Or if this will be a very solid victory for the first half on Cypher Gaming. What? Wait, what? Ramen gets a nade? Where? No idea. I think it was from this A push, but look at Purge! Look at Purge! What's going on? It looks like... I mean, it's kind of an eco round. Okay, that's why. For a second, I was like, how is he getting so many frags in a row? But it looks like it's going to be an eco round, or it actually was an eco round here for Cypher X. Yeah, it was for Cypher Gaming, because Atheno has shifted a bit more momentum towards themselves. They've been getting a lot more rounds in a row, and this has kind of crumbled the economy for Cypher Gaming, which makes sense for this eco to occur. Sorry, my bad on this late response. Now over to the final round for the first half. We can see the same thing happening. Really trying to deny the fast push we usually see towards that A site. And another smoke to make to put the cherry on top. And now with Evening taking on Purge. Zelo taking on Axis. More shots coming through. But not aligning or connecting with anyone. 4 versus 3. Evening, Skiller. Both putting themselves into this position. They want to get another round. But it seems like Atheno is going to stabilize by the way they've shifted their momentum. Especially with the economy. I don't know if they have more nades, more utility to work with. Because, for example, Skiller is on 0. Hansheng is on 200. He might have been able to buy, like, not be able to buy, like, one more nade or something. Who knows? You can also see Skiller is on 0. I've already said that. May getting shot down by Hansheng. Looks like this rotation towards the B side might be successful. Yes, it will. Skiller taking down Zefon. 2 players going down towards B. This is going to be pretty hard to recover for Atheno. And actually, Cypher... Oh, never mind. Zelo comes in, gets 1 frag, and is locking down their positions here from Coalition Spawn. Gets another one. Evening getting shot down, and now it's balancing it out again. 2 versus 1, and Hansheng completely shocked by the situation. They had 2 smokes. They had everything ready. But they still were not successful. And with that bomb down, Hansheng getting a couple more frags or a couple more shots towards that plane. It's looking pretty damn tough. 15 seconds, that bomb is down. He has to go for the kills. Zelo's on 2, Ramen's on 86. They have to spend their time. That nade is not even going to land in time. Hansheng gets taken down. And wow, Zelo wasn't 2 HP. That could have been a pretty good nade. But it had to connect just a little bit more precisely. And now with both teams swapping sides, we can see Atheno on the Breach side and Cypher Gaming on the Coalition side, making it just that tad more interesting. Now Axis and Cap. A lot of players here stacking up, Evening as well. Zelo. Looks like they want to aim for the B site, but they're going to do very slow. They're on pistols as well. Obviously, it's the pistol round. Hansheng getting 2 more frags actually. Zevon, May, Skiller coming down with another one. And just like that, Atheno is getting stumbled pretty hard. Cypher Gaming is winning yet another pistol round. And this is on the second half. So, Cypher Gaming, this might be looking pretty damn good for them. We can see a knife attempt from Purge, maybe for money, I'm not even sure. But he tried, and Hansheng denied the knife attempt. 15-8, 15-8. With one, look at them both top fragging with the same score. Isn't that interesting with Ramen? Doing pretty well on the other side. We'll go over to the eco round. Atheno. They'll most likely lose this, but the 3rd and the 4th, if they can win those, that would make it stable again. But for now, it seems like Atheno is under a lot of pressure. to make sure these rounds will count as much as possible. Not just with winning rounds, but also getting out of this eco situation. And getting out good with at least a couple kills, a couple frags here and there. Maybe even a bomb plant. Maybe they'll make it happen. Perch gets shut down. No, this is quite the lockdown from Cap. And you can see how they're playing this so well. A bit aggressive there from Evening. He kind of deserved to get taken down there. He also missed quite a few shots, so May is going to punish him for that. Axis tries to find May. I think the weapon has already been picked up. Not sure. Yeah, Zfon picked it up. Poor May, still walking around with the same deagle. Maybe Zfon only has a normal P250. Looks like they've already spotted one player. He might go for the peek. They're kind of lining up, and Cap finds him first. 71 HP. And you can already see Cap is not having it. Skiller also getting another frag. Ramen tries his best. Gets at least one more. So that's 2 frags for this eco round. May on 10 HP actually. So yeah, it's going to look pretty tough. Axe is going to shut down May. And just like that, 8-6, ladies and gentlemen. Moving over to the 3rd round, where we might see some things change. Now, moving yet again, another flash, another nade. 2 flashes, 1 nade this time. Saving with the nades, not double nading. Flash, smoke, Axis. Needs to be aware of his surroundings, and he's not aware of his surroundings because May takes him down. Evening, moving with the follow-up, taking out May. Perch comes through with the shotgun, taking out Cap. And the A site is for Atheno to take, completely locking it down. And when you've locked down an A site, or the entirety of the A site, it's going to be pretty damn difficult. Unless they get spoofed around from multiple angles, which we'll have to see how the coalition is going to play in this case. Cypher Gaming. And we can see Evening not winning this trade here towards that storage area, the connection towards breach spawn. Getting towards the car, not finding a second one, and Zfon and Ramen take down the last few. Hangshin tries his best, gets one more frag, but it's not going to be enough on this 3rd round. 8-7. And Atheno is starting to shine back just a little bit. Now May. Well, Purge taking down Axis. Hang Sheng takes down May. Purge moves up. He finds one. What the hell was going on? He takes the kill, but I'm a bit confused as to what that exactly was. It doesn't matter though, because Cypher Gaming, they're doing pretty well considering the circumstances. They're on eco. Hang Sheng picks up an AK, I'm assuming. 2800. No way in heck he bought that AK. Or he bought that AK. Ramen shutting down Hang Sheng. 8-8. And just like that, Atheno stabilizing the score. Wow, okay, this is going to be decisive. It's 8-8. Both teams are going to have some assault rifles. This is going to be ultimately going to come down to how well they perform on each side. And if Atheno manages to push through and get the full 2-0, oh boy. This could be one heck of a game. If we could watch it. Yes, we can. Zillow shutting down Axis. May coming in, taking on Evening. 2 more frags coming in the pocket of Atheno. Atheno looking pretty good so far. Very great start here coming from that breach side. And they'll be taking their rotation towards the B. The B site. And will this be their opportunity? Zillow getting hit quite a bit. 50 HP. He's already half down. And Skiller taking out Ramen. Skiller taking out Zfon. Look at this performance from Skiller. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Skiller gets the triple and completely obliterates Atheno. And now they're back to 2 players. Absolutely phenomenal performance. Hangsheng gets taken down. Skiller really carrying this round. It is not even, it's completely ridiculous how hard this was carried here by Skiller. And now they're in a bit of a difficult spot. 50 seconds. Will they be going for that fake? Will they force Cap to move into the other direction, or will they not? Because Cap's waiting here. That smoke is down. Looks like Zelo and Purge will be taking a little bit of a dining session, cooking up some plans for the day. And well, in 35 seconds, you gotta plant that up at some point. Cap, assuming there might be a rotation in 30 seconds. I wouldn't be so sure. It's quite silent. If they would have rotated, they would have done it fast. So you would have heard some noise by now, which is sort of like the game sense I would use for identifying that it's most likely going to be B. And now we can see Zillow and Purge both locking down their positions, completely sitting back and chilling. And they're going to notice that he's going to come from Coalition. Or actually, no, he's going to save? What is he doing? He's going to save. Alright, he's not going to take the risk. He's low on money. His team seems to be low on money too, because that's why he's most likely making this decision as well. He's not going to push it, because he will most likely lose that. He is stacked up pretty nicely, and there's a couple nades here and there, but we're at the edge of the round. It would have maybe been possible, but the option to not take the risk and save, fair enough. Take it. Now, Purge and Zillow will be surviving this round up to 8 to 9. Atheno, will they continue this victory streak of 3 rounds in a row so far? Coming back, stabilizing the score, and adding another round on top of it. And now Ramen has the bomb. What is he doing exactly? So wait, they're pushing B for frags, and then they're rotating back to A for the plant? Or will they go to B and plant A? This is quite a peek. This is quite a bold peek. They haven't even spotted anyone yet. I mean, they're on eco. Obviously, we've seen it with the economical situation where he had to save the AUG. I'm a bit confused, though. Cypher Gaming... Alright, well, I mean, it seems to work. Okay, they don't have the bomb, but Atheno, they're pushing up. Cap gets 1 frag. Purge taking another. 3 versus 4. 3 versus 3. Never mind. There it goes. Evening and Axis getting 2 more frags. And just like that, Atheno is in for a fight. Even when they're on eco. And again, I'm a bit confused by what Atheno, or at least Atheno is doing here. Cypher Gaming is basically granted a free win here. What? They have a bunch of deagles. The completely side was open. They still managed to lose a lot of players towards Coalition spawn. They didn't just go for the bomb plan and play it safe. No, they had to just be aggressive. Now Hugs is going to sit in this corner. Axis has the SG. This is going to be pretty interesting. Now Purge, he's going to get spotted first, isn't he? Ooh, or not. Axis. 20 seconds. Oh, no, he's not going to make it now. Hang Sheng is all the way towards the other side. 15 seconds. And they're going to manage to pull through this eco round. I find that pretty... How did Purge hear it? Wait, he's... Oh, and Hang Sheng still wins it out. He still takes down Purge. Isn't that hilarious? Somehow Cypher Gaming gets back. They managed to pull through these... I'm kind of lost for words. 9 to 9? Alright, so it's not going to be continuing. Looks like the save was worth somewhat. I mean, he did get a couple kills there, but they still managed to get most of them with the deagles. But yeah, interesting save. I'm kind of confused, but it worked. They still managed to pull through this round. But I would have at least tried. I would still try it. I don't know. I think this is up for debate. A very interesting choice. You don't see that often. Now, Atheno is back to square one as they've reevaluated that it was 6 to 6 and now it's 9 to 9, reversing the numbers straight up. Skiller and Evening getting 2 more frags, and Atheno, they're falling apart. Purge getting 1 frag. Zillow still has an SG, but Purge gets shut down. And I mean, they're kind of playing for pigs here. There's not really much they're going for exactly moving towards. And this is kind of like the late game of being on the breach side. You start to like feel a bit uncomfortable, not really taking those steps towards any side, and starting to get backstabbed and overflown with multiple people, and that's when it's going to cause you to lose most of the rounds if you're not ready to fight back, or at least have some sort of a plan, because they've kind of adjusted now. They've adjusted their strategies. They kind of know how they're playing on the breach side. It's going to be more tough. You could say it in reverse, but in reverse it feels like they're going to be more scared. That's kind of the sensation I'm getting here. And also, I still don't understand that idea of getting someone with a bomb all the way in that corner. I mean, whatever that was. And then 4 players moving below. I'm a bit confused at what the exact idea of that strategy was. Was it a fake? Because they were pushing all the way towards tower. You might as well just rotate and get the bomb plan instead. I mean, ever heard of economy? Even though you're like ahead, it's still a bit of an interesting... Sorry, my bad. A bit of an interesting choice. Anyways, they're trying to accomplish something with it and didn't succeed. So Purge will be shutting down Ham Sheng. Oh, Hein Sheng. Zillow able to shut down Evening. 2 versus 4. Axis comes in with another. That nade's not going to hit anyone. And Zelo, a bit of a bad spot, finds one more. And, I mean, it's just one player remaining. Zelo is going to take the water frag. They're not going to plant the bomb, which is interesting. Are they going to wait for the bomb plants? It seems like Zelo was not taking the shots there towards Axis. They're going to get the bomb plant now. Axis is trying to find May. If May jumps here, I mean, he's asking for it. He's definitely asking for it. Zevon also asking for it. Axis just waiting patiently. He has a lot of time to work with. Pretty close towards the site. Making quite a bit of noise. Throws a smoke, trying to obscure vision there. Ooh, he shuts down Zevon. Now this is where May gets scared. He's going to peek and he's going to miss it. Axis gets another clutch for Cypher Gaming because they peeked. All they had to do was not peek and they peeked. Absolutely amazing. It completely, like, it makes you feel so buckled up for this game. That's quite wonderful. And if they continue to play like this is going to be a full boat 3, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. We're going to see it happen. Now Zefont. May. Peaks. Not doing much afterwards. That smoke's still going to stay up. Zelo. Shouting down Evening. Hang Sheng. Shuts down May. Skiller going for a couple peeks. Not entirely finding anyone. Zevon gets another one. It's a bit of a slow game so far. They're playing for picks, but I feel like they're both playing for picks. It's a bit odd. Athena's not really locking anything down. And now they're finally locking something down. Moving towards B, it seems. Flashing the corner. Again, making sure no one's here. Zefon being the first one to peek. Purge really wants to make sure no one's going to stab them from behind. And Hanshang, he's patient. He's going to stick in this corner. He's going to peek, but Ramen finds him first. Again, the peeking is not really X-axis. Be the man of the name. Be the man of the name and get another clutch rolling through. Let's make it happen. 30. Okay, it's not gonna happen. Cap's going to survive. He's gonna get one frag. Zelo is gonna get taken down. They've spotted him. They're going to plant the bomb. And just like that, it's probably going to be at 11 to 10. Atheno have to play it cautious, though. They cannot start messing around like they've done previously. Axis getting that round. Cap's going to go for the save. And you can see all these rounds that they have lost, like some of them that they have like saved. I find it so interesting. They still manage to get more rounds out of it in return, which I feel like is a good balance. And look, he's playing for the economic side, which is interesting because obviously you need rounds to win. Oh, he still manages. Zefon still manages to figure out that Cap might be there, which, okay, fair play. Zefon completely outsmarted him there, but the idea is pretty interesting. Oh, both of them getting pretty close. Oh, it's already way closer than the previous one. So they're not going to win out on round balance, that's for sure. Atheno is winning round balance. But will they win the game instantly? Or will they have to take it to this third map on Village? Which is a map I have zero call-out knowledge of. I think I've casted it maybe once. I actually don't even remember if I even casted it at all. It is one of the most horrific maps for me to cast on. So please bear that in mind. Now, these next 1 minute and 20 seconds are going to be pretty decisive in which way this game is going to go. Is it going to be a stabilizing score and Atheno maybe finding a chance? And they're going to get that bomb plant. Are they saving with pistols again? They're saving with pistols yet again. Oh, wow. And Skiller gets another. Look at this. They're playing aggressive. Atheno's still playing aggressive. They're still going to give them these free frags. And they're going for the rotation instead. Skiller, what a beautiful early pick. Purge finds Skiller, but Axis finds Purge. Quick refrag. Ramen finding Evening. Again, you want to get these picks and you want to get out of there. You want to get out of there. Zevon. Very important fight there. Very important fight. Gets spotted again. Jumps out of the way. Again, very well played, but Axis finds him first. Axis being the better player in that duel. But the time is running out in Axis. The rotation is taking too much time. May has to also take the run. Oh, he's not running fast enough. He's jumping. He's not switching to the knife. He is dead. Maybe he doesn't. He also... Oh, they still take on Axis, but he probably didn't want to give the money to Axis in case he were to take him down there. 11 to 11, ladies and gentlemen. We're stabilizing the score. Atheno, it's getting quite damn close. Will Cypher Gaming be able to get back? Axis has really tried a lot. Hansheng has been pulling numbers in this game. Evening Skiller and even Cap. The entire team is really trying their best. But Ramen and, I mean, Zelo a couple times and Purge as well really make it difficult. They really make it difficult. And they're taking their time. I mean, bless, 130. They have more than enough time to just sit back and do nothing. Around the 30-second mark is where I would say you should probably start pushing. But before that, you can play it as slow as you want. A lot of people underestimate this option you have of kind of playing with their mind. Well, it seems like playing with their mind is not working out quite fully. Now Zelo shutting down Evening. Quick little peek here from Zelo and Purge. The bomb is down on the cafeteria. This is looking pretty bad. They've lost the last trade they had. A 2-for-1, not great, not technically great. Now, throwing that flash in there, someone being in that corner, I'm not sure if he's going to be flashed this entire time. So, Purge kind of making it difficult for himself. Switches back to the knife. He's going to pick up the bomb. He's walking around, not really having an option. And 35 seconds, they want to go for B. Really making a lot of noise as well, by the way. Hansheng is not going to let that slide. Oh, he's going to get peeked at pretty hard now. Oh, he is. Or he's not. Hansheng is below the truck. Looks like, or he's, are they even seeing him? They don't see him. They don't see him. They don't see Hansheng. Oh, that is horrible. 13 seconds. Yeah, man, this is looking pretty damn bad. And they're going to get taken down. Hansheng coming in with 2 more frags. 26 frags, outperforming Ramen here. If you ignore the death, and then look, you can see. I find it so funny where the smoke is still up for the for the waiting time, and then the moment the waiting time goes away, I think the smoke goes away. Yeah, that's how it works. Still find that kind of hilarious. Anyways, 1 minute and 50 seconds, clock ticking. This is all the time we need to figure out if this is going to be a stabilizer or a full bow 3. Let's see what will happen. Will this be a full A push? I'm actually not even sure. Axe is taking on Purge. Oh, wow, they're low on economy. But Zelo takes 1 frag. This could be the hope they need. Ramen taking out Evening. Let's see if Atheno can get this comeback rolling. Zelo tries to find more players. He finds one. This is a crucial 1v1. He wins that crucial 1v1. The bomb is down. And look at this. I don't know how they turned the tables, but they turned the tables. Hansheng has to clutch it out. 1 versus 3. Looking pretty damn tough. Will they go for the bomb plant? They most likely will. They'll be waiting at the tower. Zelo will be waiting at this tower for Hansheng to peek, but Hansheng, he's going to take another route.
Bomb has been planted.
Yes, he is. Or no, he's not. Is he saving? Hey. This guy's... This is like the 4th round they've saved? Correct me if I'm wrong. I find it so funny. They're not taking any risks. If they feel like they can save up and buy more weapons next round, they do it. And so far, they're in the lead. They're about to stabilize this to a 12-12 Atheno. Oh, they've got to be real aggressive next round or something. I don't know what they want to do. I don't know what their exact plan is going to be. But they'll have to make it count. They'll have to be just that much better. 12-12. Good luck and good... I guess not... I don't know what to say. 12-12. It looks like that one knife round, whoever may have won it, may have an impact on how this one will go. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, let's see who will win. I'll just type good luck. I won't be able to see what they read back, but 12 versus 12. This is going to be one of those games. Oh, are they going to get naded here? It's going to be a question of will they get naded here or not? Looks like they won't. And they're pushing forward. Planting the bomb, missing the first 1v1. Cap gets the 1v1. They're locking it down, but Ramen gets another frag. Even in Cap, still waiting for one player to pop through. Takes down Zelo, stabilizing 3 versus 3. It's a 1 minute and 20 seconds. They're moving towards the side, trying to find any more players. Will they take the rotation? Oh, they're in a bad spot. Zevon also in a bad spot. He's holding back. He's kind of looking in the wrong direction if he wants to look at the enemy. But look at Purge. Where's Purge going? Purge is on the other side of the map. He's trying to take them from behind. Axis and the Cap being the last player standing. This might be a rotation. He's going to catch them off guard, isn't he? Purge? Oh, no. He's not taking the right route. He made a lot of noise as well. So it's kind of obvious, isn't it, that he's there? Yes, it is obvious. Axis finds him. And it was obvious. Now with 50 seconds, this is going to be one hell of a round. Cap also going for rotation. Axis finds Ramen. Axis finds Ramen. Zfont It all comes down to Zifan on this last round. Will this be a full bow 3 or will it not? They're not taking any risks. Both holding the same angle, and it's 13-12. Just like that, Cypher Gaming is going to cause this game to take so much longer, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a full bow 3. Off to Village we go. Wow. And the amount of noise you make when you rotate like that. He had such a good spot. This would have been in the bag if he took that full rotation towards the tower, but he didn't. He moved towards connector. He made noise at the end, giving Axis the signal, and that was it. That was the moment where it really was over. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game. What a game indeed. It's going to be a full bow 3. I'm utterly shocked. I was expecting this to maybe barely end for Atheno, but no, we're in for a roll today. Now the decider, of course, round balance is going to be in favor of Atheno. They got most of the rounds. This was extremely close. Cypher Gaming, well put, I guess. GG, well played. The amount of rounds they've saved, the amount of rounds they've won because of those saves, and being able to financially still stay in the game. I have not seen those things ever. This is the first time I've ever seen people use that to their advantage in the proper way. And I'm really proud of it. So well played. Definitely well played, Cypher Gaming. Now the next map is going to be Village. Like I said before, that's going to be the decider. The round balance will be in favor of Atheno. Whether that will have that much of an impact in terms of servers, we'll have to see how that goes. Because the difference might be manageable for Cypher Gaming regardless. Anyways, hope you guys have been enjoying everything so far. And good luck to both teams. We'll be seeing them in, I guess, around 10 minutes again, right? Won't they? Around 10 minutes? We'll set 8 minutes. I'm confident they'll be ready in 8 minutes. Let's make it happen. See you guys in 8. Hello everyone and welcome back after quite some time. It looks like everyone is ready, so we're just gonna get straight into it. Hope you guys have been enjoying the past two maps. It's been quite a ride. I mean, 12 to 12, the previous one we've seen on Grounded, it got so damn close. Anyways, I'm gonna let them know that I'm ready and we're going to hop on in the game. Now, first thing, I'll just fix a little connection. I'll just fix a little connection issue that I'm having. They'll be doing a knife round in the meantime, but I feel like this is the perfect time for me to resolve a few things. So this should improve the connection that we have to the Asian servers. I have this different hotspot that I use if I'm playing on different servers, so it just improves it a little bit. It's not a like a VPN or anything. It's just it helps to stabilize the connection a bit more, and it works way better on other servers for me at least. So anyways, we'll be seeing if I can connect. There we go, and off we go. We're hopping in, and this should resolve most of the hiccups we've been getting on the previous game, which weren't that bad. They were luckily not involving a lot of the most important moments, so that's blessed. But I just want to prevent it from happening on this game. Another thing I wanted to say before we start, I have no idea what the callouts are. I have zero clue. All right. And we continue. Alright, so this is going to be quite a delusion for me, but for you it might be a bit more familiar. All I know is that there's 3 intersections. There it goes, just like that. There's a big open area that leads towards B, and there's a bit of a crumbled area that leads towards A. That's as far as my knowledge goes. Anyways, Ramen getting 1 frag. Killer comes in with the second one. Getting towards the side seems to be pretty easy so far, but maintaining it is another question. Skiller taking down Zelo, getting the bomb plant, back Hang Sheng, shuts down Mei, and a pretty solid start so far. Perch also getting shut down. Skiller is on 1 HP and even coming through taking on Zfon. They only lost 1 player, pushing Atheno there. Very impressive performance coming from Cypher Gaming. And looking pretty solid so far. Great start with this pistol round. Winning quite flawlessly. What will they do now? Taking some peeks. Looks like they'll be doing the exact same thing. I mean, they're at least Athene here is on eco, so there's not really like much they could do. But very good smoke as well. That completely blocks it off, by the way. Completely blocks it off. Not a single way to enter that. And another smoke to make it even worse. Han Sheng getting 2 frags. Zfon able to shut him down. Okay, pretty decent. Zelo shutting down Axis. But here comes Evening shutting down Zfon 2. So just 1 frag so far for Atheno. Not a great start. And, I mean, Atheno was doing pretty well in the first round. And now I feel like Cypher X is the better team. I mean, it's kind of weird. This is quite an open area as well. Look, it's just a road towards the side. It's a complete road. Very open. I feel like snipers could be of use in that area, just completely hard scoping until you reach the site and then you win. But pretty open area to go towards B, pretty easy. Now, will they continue the same trend? No, they won't. They won't continue the same trend. And we can see Zelo and a few others also dropping a few smokes here and there. Cap taking a Ramen. Now Zelo still playing it patient, not going for the excessive peak. Now he is going for the excessive peak. He isn't finding anyone yet. Zfond also completely clueless as to where they might be coming from. And it looks like they've completely rotated. They've executed a perfect fake towards A, moving a lot of players in that direction, and now they're entering B. Look at that, smoking up this area, spotting 1 player, and getting the wallbang. Skiller, very well played here, shutting down Zfon. The bomb is planted, taken off. Smoke's gonna come down, and Skiller is going to get that reload rolling on that AK-47. Perch able to shut down Evening. Hang Sheng getting another frag. Zelo goes down. The bomb is going to continue ticking, and this third round is looking pretty nicely towards what could be another win for Cypher Gaming. But Atheno, looks like May might be able to find someone. No, Cap shuts him down. 3-0, and just like that, they'll be getting another round on the board. Third map, looking pretty damn tight. Evening. He wants to continue, but no, he's got time. And there's no reason for him to continue if they want to go to the exact same sides again. And it seems like that's going to be the case, but Skiller... See some resistance towards Zifan. Ramen. I mean, the amount of utility you're getting at your face, it's quite a lot. Quite a lot indeed. Evening still able to take him down with a damage cost towards Skiller. Skiller getting shut down. 3 versus 3. Another bomb plant. And that's another successful bomb plant on the same site. I mean, at this point, you should just shut down B completely. What's the point? Evening able to shut down Purge. Zelo comes in with the XD and shuts down Evening. May comes in, takes on Axis. And oh, it is looking pretty damn bad here. Atheno might actually be able to get this one. Hangshen, not even. Oh, they redo the defuse. Okay, that would have been quite interesting. Zelo, that's a bit of a long fight. Missing quite a few shots from Hangshen, at least missed quite a few shots. So Zelo had enough time to respond there. 3-1. And Atheno is getting around on the board. Or at least, yeah, they're finally getting around the board. Wow, this confuses me a lot. You guys see this? I mean, it's been in this game for a while. I don't know why they haven't like changed it or adjusted it. But the scoreboard doesn't align with the colors. All right. I mean, I've seen it before, but right now it felt even more disturbing because for a second I thought the scores were reversed. But hey, Ramen able to shut down Skiller. Cap quickly shutting down Ramen. Getting a quick refrag, making it equal again. 4 versus 4. Very fast start in terms of how many people or how many players have died in the first 10 seconds even, I would recall. And they're locking it down. They're not going for anything too surprising. They kind of want them to move towards them, which is interesting. Because what is the exact plan? To shut them all down over there, or eventually move at a certain time? Zelo might be getting some action if they decide to pursue the A site. It is pretty damn silent. Maybe it's too obvious. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. 40 seconds. They've already chosen their site. It is going to be a Zelo. Still locking down his position. Not even smirking from that one flash. And now he's rotating. And it seems like they're taking the route towards A, but the B side is looking pretty nice. But there's still 23 seconds. Time is running out. There's a lot of time being wasted here. And Zelo, they get the lineup. Cap and Evening both getting shot down. Axis tries to go for another. He feeds those shots towards the enemy, and Axis shuts down Zelo. Purge able to shut down Axis. And just like that, Purge coming in with the final frag. Atheno, 2-3. Anyways, May sitting down on the A site. Axis finds Yvonne. And off it goes. Bomb is ticking. Cap going for a couple shots. Is he going to align them? Yes, he is. Zelo is going to get shut down with that headshot. Evening finding May. Ramen comes in, taking out Evening. And there goes Ramen yet again, but he gets shut down this time. Skiller able to find the frag and goes for another. Axis shuts down Purge. 2 versus 4. They still remain their leading position on that breeze side here on Village. First half looking pretty good for Cypher Gaming. I keep getting confused. I keep reading Integrate X or Sector X or Endurance or like it's, and I don't even know what Neo means. Like Nino, what does that even mean? It confuses me so much because I'm, for example, in Circuit, I used to always just look at their tags and it used to all make sense. But now it's a complete mess. And now Skiller, Evening, 2 more frags. Purge and Ramen both getting 2 players, or at least both getting shut down. May comes in with the double. Zelo gets shut down, but May is still alive. Deadly little May is still alive. Gets the 3rd one. Might go for the 4th. No, does not find Skiller. Skiller shuts him down. And just like that, Zifan also being the last player standing here for Atheno. 2-5. They get a quick plant on the A site, and it's the momentum is really in their favor. Whenever they get shut down, they've always taken 2 or 3 rounds at the very least so far on Village, and it is looking like this might be in their favor. Oh. Oh no. I thought this might improve. I thought this might improve the connection, not disconnect. There we go. This should be... I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm sorry, everyone. Cap tries to take down Zillow, and he succeeds. Four versus 5. Not something you want when you're on Atheno's side. You're gonna let them know? Well, Ramen is also gonna let them know that by having 2 players push, you can still find one. Zfon. Wow, that wallbang. Beautiful from Skiller. Axis taking on Ramen. And now the B side is open to take. A bit of pre-fire to make sure no one's gonna jump out of nowhere. Axis gets the free plant. And we can see Skiller moving up. Making sure he can get anyone on the side. Looking a bit interesting at their bodies there. Didn't know what he got, but I guess he was feeling a little interesting. Or interested. May gets the double. Axis also getting shut down. The bomb is still ticking. May, this could be your opportunity to get the 4K. Can he make it happen? He's going to go for the defuse. He's going to go for the defuse. He's going to get spotted. I guess he was really hoping for them to be slow, but Hansheng peeked him there. 2-6. And that was close. Atheno could have ninja'd there, but it was not going to be the case. Hansheng getting pretty close, but didn't stop defusing when Hansheng, or didn't stop when he got peeked at. Over to the 9th round. Cap taking down Zfon. Pretty good start so far. Skiller taking down Purge. May able to shut down Axis. Now that bomb is going to be planted very nicely. And Ramen able to go for a few peeks above the clouds. And he's going to find Skiller, but Cap comes through and shuts him down instead. Now Zillow wants to go for more, it seems. And he really wants to go for more. He's going to find more, maybe? Is he? Peeking a little here, peeking a little over there. And he is going to find Hansheng, but Hansheng finds him first. Hansheng shutting down Zillow 2-7. And it seems pretty one-sided. I don't think you guys have noticed this, but not a single round coming through from Atheno. We've been seeing so many rounds being won on Cypher Gaming's their end. And I wouldn't have expected this to happen, but it seems like that's going to be the case. Atheno looking pretty damn solid. 5 rounds ahead on the first half already. Feels like a sweep every single round. Not a lot of competition coming from Atheno, which is really unfortunate because they were looking pretty damn decent. May, Zfon getting 2 more frags, even in Cap. Both they shut down. Skiller comes 1-2. May, Zfon also getting taken down. Zillow coming taken out. Perch able to shut down Hansheng, limit amount of damage, and get the refrag, stabilizing the score to a 2 versus 2. Now the bomb is still ticking. Axis. Make it start to tick. Ramen gets 1, gets 2. And just like that, he's still not ready to give up. Ramen Ghazi able to get that those refrags and the double. 3-7. Again, stabilizing. They're 5 rounds ahead again. It was, or at least they're 4 rounds ahead now. They're not 5 rounds ahead anymore. Getting a bit closer to minimizing the damage on this first half. And they have 2 more rounds to work with. So let's see. Will this be a 3-9, a 5-7? A 4-8? What will be the end score? Before the sides will switch. Skiller able to shut down Purge. Pretty good start for Cypher Gaming, but Atheno, we've seen it happen, especially with one of their players, very skilled players, Ramen Ghazi, able to get the Uno reverse card on most of the last seconds of these rounds, and so far those 3 rounds have handed them over some sort of a sense of victory, but they need quite a few more to win out this tournament. Skiller able to shut down Ramen. Not a great start. Not a great start at all for this round. I mean, a horrible the middle of the round's also not looking that great. May gets 1 frag, but could get shot by Cap. Zfon, the last player standing. Throws in a nade. Evening. Oh, it's Axis. For a second, I thought it was Evening, but it was going to be Axis shutting down Zfon there as he wanted to enter out of the smoke. 3-8. And this could be or a 4-8 or a 3-9. Simple maths. Cypher Gaming, so far, looking pretty damn strong here on Village. Not letting too many rounds slip out of their hands. And they're going to take the A side again, it seems. Very aggressive push. Axis waiting a little bit for his teammates to move through. And getting that flash roll in. And he's most likely going to get the bomb plant or not. They're just going to play for frags here. They're waiting for May, and he shuts down May. And just like that, he might go for the bomb plant now. Yes, he will. Just one more player remaining, and this is looking like a 3-9. Ramen, not much this guy can do. For a second, I thought that was a player as well. The way he got confused about the motorcycle, I think it's a motorcycle. Ooh, Hangsheng, he was waiting for him way earlier on the way too far away from the A side. I wasn't even expecting Hangsheng to be that far, but it looks like it was the case. And now we have Atheno on the bridge side with Cypher Gaming on the coalition side. Let's see what they will do on this pistol round. A lot of players being clustered around the B site. Hangsheng, Cap, two players getting taken on the Purge, Ramen. Not a great start again. Atheno really starting to fall behind her. I don't exactly know what they're doing, but Cypher Gaming, it's like they're a different team here. Or it feels like Atheno is starting to lag behind. Like they were not even supposed to play against them. Well, what we've seen in the previous round, maybe it's because they lack a lot of knowledge on Village. It's so unfortunate how a very close 12-12, 13-12 can lead to such a very far apart, very far-fetched game. But maybe, we'll see. Skiller even getting 2 more flags. Zillow able to shut down Cap. We might see something here from Atheno. No, we won't. As Zillow gets shut down, the bomb is going to be defused, and it's going to be 10-3. Oh, it is definitely not one-sided anymore. Now that eco round will most likely be in favor of Cypher Gaming. Chances are this is not going to look too good for Atheno. Now Atheno going for the same push. This time flashing a little too early. A lot of mistakes while trying to push this side. I don't know if that's going to help you too much, but looks like Cap and Axis, a Skiller as well, completely overthrown. Cap gets 1 frag in the process, but this is the first time we've seen Atheno properly enter a side or enter a duel as a team and successfully prevail. Now this might be looking a little bit better for them. Which I'm kind of shocked. Wasn't this supposed to be the eco round? How did they get this money? Probably from the bomb plant, actually. I'm not even sure. It could have been the bomb plant. Because they're all very low. They're all, like, on the edge. That kind of confuses me. For a second, I thought they were going to be in pistols. But okay, I guess this is not going to be another round for Cypher Gaming. Atheno is going to get a quick sweep. It's so unfortunate you don't get to see the economy on the spectator, the spectator you get with the game. 10-4. Three rounds away from winning it all. Now with this full push, let's see what they will do in this eco round, because they'll most likely lose this round. The chances are pretty low. Oh, that's quite a bombardment. Purge was getting overthrown by pistols. You know, as one pistol, you might not be nothing. Might be worth nothing, but multiple at the same time could be winnable. Zelo, Ramen getting 2 frags, but look at this. They're losing the eco round. All these pistols shooting at the same time. We've seen it happen to Purge, and now we're seeing it happen again. Axe is shutting down Ramen, and wow. It's like a reverse situation where the eco round was lost previously because they all bought weapons, and now suddenly they win while they were on eco. It is such a weird concept, but it worked. 11-4. And Skiller going 69. It seems like he has understood this map, like Hangsheng as well. Hangsheng popping off. Performing insanely well. Those are 4 flashes, mind you. 4 flashes. 4 flashes for what? They're already blind. Give them a break. Anyways, May and Zfon get 2 frags out of that, so fair enough, I guess. Skiller able to shut down Ramen. Axis shutting down May. Maybe they wanted to flash every corner of the side. Well, bless. I guess it worked. Purge, able to shut down Axis. 2 versus 4. Or 2 versus 3. You can hear the bomb being planted. Skiller taking on Zifon. Purge able to take down Skiller. And now that bomb is going to take Hang Sheng. Can he get this clutch? I mean, we know this guy can. Ooh, that's a lot of pressure coming from one end. And Zilo gets the tap. Hang Sheng able to only let one shot. All right. Fair enough. He had the opportunity, but it was looking just a bit too tough for him over there. And he is going to get eliminated. Now look at this pistol push. I swear if this works again, I have no idea what to say. If this... they might as well just play with pistols on this map and rotate. It seems to work so damn well. Okay, now finally we see. Finally we see them lining up. Finally. We see it happen. Finally Atheno. They use the upper hand of their arsenal to win the round. There we go. Zilo does get shut down. Or no, Zilo doesn't get shut down. That was one of the players there. I think it was... Yeah, it was May. Getting shut down over there. Now Zilo's going to find Axis. They get punished. Finally. For using that oblivious move that somehow worked on that previous... On this 2 rounds before. Or 2 rounds before this round that we're on now. 11-6. Atheno. They have to win quite a lot of rounds. I would say... I mean, 7 rounds and they can only lose 1. They can only afford to lose 1 and they have to win 7 in a row. Let's make it happen, Atheno. Let's show a bit more performance. It's okay. 4 flashes, a smoke, and that's the nade. Zilo, nice attempt. Didn't really work out quite as much as I guess he anticipated himself. Cap gets 1 frag, but Zifon quickly shuts him down. Purge, able to get the refrag on Skiller.
Bomb has been planted.
Or Ramen, and now we see Evening pushing forward, taking on Purge, and Atheno is getting hit quite hard, and they're stabilizing it yet again. 2 versus 2. Now, I would help out your teammate and not sit behind. Oh, a bit of a tight spot there for Hang Sheng. Zilo had the upper hand in terms of his position. And there he goes. Shuts down Evening as well. Zifon wasn't even necessary there. Zilo completely destroying them there. Leading up top frag. 15-13. Really trying to make sure Atheno still has a chance. And you know what? Their momentum is starting to shift a little bit, but not entirely. If they get one more round, then I would say it's kind of equal. And after that... they are really starting to rumble back. Are they going to do the same thing? Are they just going to copy-paste this? There's no... They're going to copy-paste what they've been doing every single round. You got to be kidding me. I mean, I've seen one situation where it worked for some reason. But that's one situation. And it seems to be working again.
Reach wins.
What? This feels like one of those bronze rounds where people just dash towards the site. They're like, okay, go A, go A. But it's like one of those scrims where they tell you to go on to only one side, and it's a complete festival. Okay, interesting. Are they going to continue this until it's like 12 and then X number fill in? They're going to do this again, aren't they? Yeah. All right. Have some fun, would you? Yeah. Just go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4th? There's no 4th. Oh, this could be interesting. But hey, are they faking it this time? Okay, Purge is getting 1 frag. Evening. Getting shut down. They're faking it this time. Okay, finally we see a bit of a diversive choice. It's a fake of a fake? What? It's a fake of a... I mean, they're making noise. So there's a couple people that are... Now they're making... I'm really clueless about what the exact plan was here. But if they were to get another frag, I'm not complaining. Zilo's getting in there. Okay, well, fair enough. I don't know what they're doing, but they're winning. There's no way Atheno somehow gets this comeback, though. But, I mean, Axis gets a double. May and Purge gets shut down. They're stabilizing it again for his teammates. Is he on full HP, though? Did he lose any HP? 42. He gets another frag. And there goes Cap, taking a Ramen. And they're done with these games. They're absolutely done with these games. They want to lock this down. Zilo being the last player standing. What? Gets the double. Cap and Axis both get taken out. And Hang Sheng comes in the clutch scenario with Zilo. And he wins it out 12-8. Jeez. Okay. Now we're finally starting to near the end of the game. This is where things are starting to maybe swiftly change for the people who are still tuning in. And actually thought, okay, maybe there's some hope for Atheno. Well, I mean, you're not wrong. you're not wrong, I guess. They were behind, what, 7, 8 rounds almost? I mean, they were rolling behind really far. And now it's just 4 rounds. They're starting to climb back. They did lose the one previous round before that, but May, Skiller, you can see some frags popping through. May also getting refragged. Zifan and Zillow getting 2 more frags, and just like that, it's a 2 versus 2 as Hangsheng takes down Zillow. Goes for the second. Zifan gets shot down. Hangsheng is having it. He's having enough with it and gets the triple. And just like that, they get it done. Atheno wins the first map. They get very close to winning on the second, and they get early on to get obliterated, and then they try to fix it, but it is over. Atheno lose, and it's going to be Cypher Gaming winning out this tournament on the finals. Wow. The Asian finals for the Eurasia Polaris Challengers. Your winners, Cypher Gaming. Well played. Wow. Okay, well, that was quite the match, I would say. I was not anticipating it to be that interesting, but it was that interesting. It started off with a very balanced out gameplay, and then we start to see Atheno push through, and then we saw Cypher Gaming and Atheno go neck to neck, and somehow Cypher Gaming got away with some pretty big lackluster mistakes and some financial choices, which was pretty good and grounded, and eventually they obliterated early on and started to maybe grow, but it was not enough. Cypher Gaming was already on the top. They completely destroyed them, and especially Hangsheng. He was having it. He wasn't having it. Yeah, I said he was having it, then I said he wasn't having it. Anyways, I don't know how long the interview is going to take or how long it's going to take for the people to hop in the VC. I'll set a timer for, let's say, about, I think about 4 minutes to get this done. I think it might even be less, so we might even start before that. I'm not going to sit out the timer. We're just going to have this interview for you as soon as possible. And if it's not going to happen, then I'll just come back and be like, guys, it was a prank, and then credits roll. Anyways, congratulations to Cypher Gaming, and of course Atheno, congrats for reaching the finals, but unfortunately this is where we have to say goodbye. Alright, take care in a bit, and I guess I'll see you guys in 4 minutes. Yeah, alright, it looks like we sped up a few things. I'm just gonna let him know I'm ready. I'm just gonna ask him if he's ready, and then we'll start the interview. Anyways, there we go. I asked him, there we go. So, You guys have waited, and it was a little faster than I anticipated. And we're gonna have this quick little interview with a few questions with Skiller from Cypher Gaming, and let's hop in. All right, Skiller, what's up? How are you doing, man? Can you hear me?
Oh, again. Hello.
Hello, what's up, man? I hope you're loud enough for other people to also hear you. I upped your volume to 200 because, as you said, you're under the blanket.
Yeah, I am.
All right, so let's go over a few questions. These are the ones that have been added to me. So just to, okay, there we go. So of course, first of all, congratulations. You guys won the full Asian region. You guys have reached the finals and won pretty tough matchup so far. And how do you feel right now? I mean, being under the blanket at, I don't know what the time is in your area.
I feel good, but just kind of sad I can't celebrate with my team because I can't make any noise.
I mean, you're loud enough for the interview, so I guess that resolves something. But yeah, no. Maybe tomorrow, I guess, or you can just spam type with caps. It's the same message, you know. Where in your head, you're kind of reading the message, and it's like a screaming voice. So it works. I hope it works the same for you. But let's start off with a few things. So, what was your first role in the team, and how confident were you before the match started, the tournament started?
What's my role?
Yeah, what your role is in the team? Like, are you?
My role is the IGL, which kind of sucks because I couldn't talk that loud.
So you're normally IGL, but you weren't able to talk as loud or as overblowing in the VC or be as active.
So sometimes my teammate couldn't hear me.
You were like too loud. Could you like on Discord you have this option where you would lower the audio? That I don't know. Maybe you messed around with that. Maybe you didn't have time for that. You were focused on the game, but you could like lower it so it would pick up more noise or pick up your noise earlier at the lower volume. But hey, at the end of the day, I guess you still made it all the way to the to winning this tournament so far, to at least winning the Asian part of it. But you know, your role as an IGL, you had some hard times with like communicating with your team. What was like the last time you faced Atheno? Because we've seen you, of course, in the winners finals, and you won 2-0 quite easily. But what kind of strategy did you have that time, and why was it a lot harder this time?
So that time, I think the main difference was that in map 1, we picked Plaza and we destroyed them. Like it was like 11-1 at the flip. So I think they got demoralized.
So you felt like
they didn't play as well in map 2.
So wait, they didn't play. Sorry for interrupting. They didn't play the second map.
No. They just didn't play as well, like to their full capabilities because they were very demoralized from map 1.
It felt like it was the impact of the first match where you guys got to pick the map, and it was a complete bonfire. The entire match was in your favor. Everything that you guys planned strategically, and the amount of synergy you guys had on that map was out of their league.
Yeah, kind of. But like for this series, it was very different because we had to play their map first, and we lost that map obviously. So we were the one that had our morals lowered, you know.
Okay. Yeah, that's I guess a solid answer. Again, you can't be that loud, of course, or speak that much right now. But I kind of understand where you're coming from with that answer. Another thing, of course, future plans with the team. What do you have so far? Because of course, Cypher Gaming. I'm assuming that's a fairly new team. It's not a team I've heard of before, but I've seen some familiar names.
Oh, we have actually been in the scene since like 2020, but we changed our name.
Oh,
so,
what was your previous name?
Yeah, Endurance.
Oh, I was about to say Endurance, the tag.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I was about to say Endurance. It's right there. Like, I remember Endurance, but I don't know where Cypher Gaming come from. But Endurance was a nice name. Is there a reason for you guys to change it? Or was there like some old beef or some old...
Nah, not much. Our leader just got bored of the tag, honestly.
All right, that's fair enough. I thought maybe building up a brand is something. Like, for example, everyone knows E8, right? Because they've been E8 for so long. But it's still fine. Cypher Gaming. It's not a bad name. I like the icon and everything. It looks pretty good. And what do you guys think about Axis's performance this game? Like, what's your opinion about Axis?
Oh, I just want to personally thank him for this win. He definitely carried us this series.
Yeah, I don't know why this question was prepared for me, but I kind of have an idea. Let's thinking about certain rounds. I know this is not a question I was supposed to ask, but I found it so interesting the way you guys played on Grounded. You guys had so many rounds where you saved, but it eventually led to winning more rounds because of this saving you did. It was so weird because we don't see that often. People just rush in with buying and with saving, and you guys kind of do it a bit more tactically, which gave you more rounds in the end, which I thought was like it was 12-11. You had one guy with like full HP with an AUG, and it was like, let's save this one. Let's be sure that we actually win. I found out.
Oh, sorry.
No, you speak.
Oh, because like 3 of our teammates are like, they always watch CS:GO, and in CS:GO they save a lot because of the economy. And that game we had like $600, so we wanted him to just save the gun so that we can have an extra gun the next round. It's better than risking it and going 1v3, just getting instantly headshotted from an angle you're not clearing.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. It is a risk that we've seen a lot of players take, and a lot of clutches came out of it, which is why we tend to always just give it a shot, especially at those later rounds. But when you have that extra round, and when you can have a better round on the next round, it starts to make sense. But it's something that we don't often think about, which I find really interesting about the way your team plays, which is a very big positive, to say the least. Anyways, final question. You guys will be facing the EU winner, of course, Rain versus Mullet Mafia in the grand finals. Both of them are brilliant teams. But throughout the tournament, and Rain has currently been the best team in the game. What are your thoughts about them? Do you think you can improve for that? Or is there like some kind of things that you have prepared against Rain? Or do you think maybe even Mullet Mafia might pull through and you have some other things prepared? What kind of team are you mostly prepared for in case they were to win?
I think we'll just stick with our play style, play how we do best, and just hope for the best.
So there's no idea so far, or do you have an idea but you don't want to discuss it?
I mean, we will like analyze the games, of course, but right now, no.
Okay, so you'll be patiently waiting for that match to happen and then move forward from there. All right, no, that's kind of about all the questions I have. Are there some other thoughts you might want to add to the list, or some other things you might want to mention?
I would just like to say GG's to Atheno. It was fun playing you guys, and thankfully it wasn't so one-sided this time, so the stream had some fun.
Yeah, no, it was interesting. At first I thought Atheno was going to clear it because the way they had some momentum in the first map, but you guys came through on the second. It was a really entertaining game, apart from Village, but I mean my knowledge on Village is even lower than that. I have no idea what I don't know a single call out, so A side, B side, that's all I know. And you have Roof or something. But hey, thanks for being here, Skittle. Really appreciate your time. And I guess we'll be taking our leaves here for now. Thank you again for your time. And
thank you.
Have a good one. Good luck to your next match.
Thank you. See ya.
All right, that was Skiller or I don't know. He had a different name in game. Let me double check again. This is so. I was just speaking to the guy and I forget his name. It's Skiller. Oh, it's the Skiller and then the X. On Discord, he had like a different way of his. Okay, it's fine. Anyways, thank you all for watching so far. I hope you guys have been enjoying it, of course. This has been quite a blast casting today. It was like 17:15 CET, and now it's like 19:49 CET. It's been almost 3 hours. I mean, about, obviously, to keep it realistic, 2 hours and 30 minutes, but still a very nice full boat 3. I want to thank both teams for, of course, performing, and I want to thank Polaris and Paidia Gaming for... of course, Paidia Gaming for sponsoring, Critical Force for sponsoring, and Polaris for making it possible. I guess Polaris will see you with maybe another caster or me on the next game on the channel. Stay subscribed and like the stream. And yeah, I guess take care for now. See ya.